Men who went from thinking they are never going to get good at socializing with women to getting consistently good at them. What changed? What helped me was that I learned to be okay with the fact that I am somewhat awkward. I run out of things to say and stumble over words. It really doesn't matter. Another thing that helped was not approaching everyone like many artist PUA wannabes do. Mass cold approaching never leads anywhere. My results started to become consistent when I realized my own value. And by that I mean just realizing that I have value. Just 'cause. Not 'cause I have anything cool, but because I'm here. I'm alive. That's basically self-esteem, and it shines through in your conversations. And when you have self-esteem and game mechanics understanding put together, then it's awesome. Realizing my own value was the major game changer. It's really interesting 'cause there's rich dudes, successful dudes, etc. who still don't know their own value. 'Cause it's not about what you got, it's about who you are. And on a deeper level, the truth is that everyone has value intrinsically, they just don't know it. As soon as you realize it and accept it, then, results come so easy 'cause you know you're worth anyone's time and anyone is lucky to know you. You can imagine that would definitely be attractive to women, 'cause in simple terms it means I think I'm great, so then girls will feel that too. Simple as that. I started my game this year and so far I'm enjoying it. I started getting genuine women friends. I don't care if I find them attractive or not. This just made me relate to women and eventually learn what things they find creepy, awkward. I hit the gym and took care of myself, hair, eyebrows, shaving pube, mustache, and gained confidence and self-esteem in general. I just started genuinely listening to what they say and enter with my motives. I became bolder, and more hardened on my opinions. If I disagree on what they say, I just say I disagree. That way I find common things between us and do that. Like the other commenter said, I gave up on the alpha thingy. I just said duck it, we're all equal. No one is better than me and I'm not better than other guys. I'll just stand out, be myself, and get who I want. I started getting genuine women friends. Can I ask how this phase happened? How did you meet them, get close to them, etc.? I don't know. I started going to social crap and hanging out with other group of friends. They introduced me to their female friends during meetups. I talked to them without motives of taking them in bed. Or those people who just follows you in Insta and not really talk. I sometimes reply to their stories and start talking with the men's on meetups, and there we become friends, or FWB, making out friends. You're in your head, that's your issue. Odds are, you're walking away, rejecting yourself before they reject you. If you feel it slipping, say whatever pops into your head. You got nothing to lose at that point. On 1, learn an opinion opener, just one. It's something that'll give you an easy conversation starter. On 2, silence works when you've spent some time building rapport and now they're pulling you. Otherwise, you should try guessing things about them. Don't walk away, don't reject yourself. If you think it's going nowhere, have fun. Tease her. Say something that'll get you rejected if you really need to end it. Seriously guys, stop waiting. The men who are good with women don't wait till they have money, security, ease, confidence. Give what you can today, because this someday fantasy in your head will never come. Stop waiting. Stop. Right now tell yourself that you are going to stop waiting for the right time in your life to go attract women. When you are out at a bar, stop waiting for the right time to approach a girl. The people who do significant things in life are the ones who never waited. I read a biography about Elon Musk recently. One major thing that stood out to me is that with all his success, the one prominent theme was that he took action. He started a ducking space company that was launching rockets into space with an impossible budget. He had little experience and no security. He didn't wait. He went out there and took action. He made it work. You have to embody this mindset right now. Your life will never be perfect. Men who live powerful and successful lives are the ones not afraid to take action when they didn't have money, security, ease. Men who took action when they have a giant pimple on their forehead. Men who do every single possible thing they can in this given moment to succeed. They do the very best they can today and go out there and say, I'm doing this crap. Stop waiting to master the content. Stop waiting to finish that pickup book. Stop waiting for a promotion. Stop waiting to move into your new apartment. Every single second you spend waiting or procrastinating is a second wasted, and a second that could be spent towards bettering yourself. Stop waiting. Stop putting it off. Stop using this subreddit as an excuse for talking to women. Go out there and share what you are today, and tomorrow you'll be a bit better. But you can only be a bit better tomorrow if you take action today. Yo dude, I got a question. How would you live your life if you had no fear at all? Your fear is the sharpest definition of yourself. You should feel it constantly. Fear needs to become your friend. It is just your mind telling you that you are about to grow. When you have fear with a girl, it's just your brain saying, "Whoa, we haven't done this before." You can do two things with that fear. You can let it consume you and shrink back into your comfort zone, or you can embrace it and live your life. You can't change the past, but you can learn from it. It's about to be 2016, a great time to change, and let me blow your mind. Fear is a choice. You choose to let it consume you and hold you back, but you can literally snap your fingers and say, "I choose to never let fear control me. I choose to think when I have fear it is a good thing." All you have to do is make that choice. Make a choice in your life that you will never let fear hold you back from doing what you want to do. I highly, in fact, insist you read a book titled The Way of the Superior Man by David Deida. It will change your life. 7 traits to get more girls, plus action steps to develop them. Overly confident men get more girls. It's a fact of life. The more confidence you display, the more women will find you attractive. In fact, women are more attracted to a man who is adamant in his convictions, even if he's technically wrong in his ideas, versus a man who is technically right in his ideas, but speaks timidly and offers body language which projects uncertainty. The beauty of confidence is that no one knows or cares where you got it. They just see it and accept it. The world will accept whatever you show it. Remember that. Being confident to the point of absurdity will get you more girls than any line, trick or technique ever will. Action step. There's no magic here. You already know what to do. You're just not doing it yet. If you want to be overly confident, you must do something that pushes your comfort zone every day. It doesn't necessarily have to do with women. The key is identifying anything that makes you nervous, and doing it anyway. It could be asking for that well-deserved raise or promotion. It could be confronting someone who's been a thorn in your side. It could be mountain climbing or skydiving. Go out of your way to find things that make you nervous, and do them anyway. And once you begin, make sure to notice when you're nervous to approach hot girls. Then do it anyway. Spending more time studying pickup versus doing pickup is pointless. Guys who get tons of girls don't spend too much time talking about getting girls, they just go out and do it. Better to get rejected 20 times and pull number 21 than talk about meeting girls and pull nothing. Action step. Start talking to more girls. No idea how to get started? It's simple. Give random girls you pass everyday compliments. It can be some girl you pass on campus, a girl at the bus stop, a girl walking through the store, a chick standing next to you in the bar. Any girl you see, then just go on your way. Now why are you doing this? Is it because compliments are the best way to attract girls? No, it's because if your normal operating mode is to see a hot girl and then do nothing while she walks right past, then you need an immediate and dramatic change. Giving random girls compliments gets you to open your mouth and say something when she appears. Do that for a week and it will feel really natural to start talking in the moment when a hot girl appears in front of you. Everyone has inflated expectations. How amazing you believe something to be hinders your ability to take action. Check your expectations about women. They're just people who wear makeup. They have all the same hopes, dreams and problems as everyone else. Having no expectations about a woman will make attracting her so much easier. Action step. When you first start seeing a girl, remind yourself repeatedly that nah, she's okay. You want to keep your expectations of her low. Ironically, this will actually cause her to be more attracted to you. Girls immediately ghost and ignore guys who become too interested and too attached. Here's what she's subconsciously thinking. If you think she's so great, then you must not have too much interesting shit going on in your life. You must not have too many female prospects, and therefore, You aren't really a catch for her. This is the time when she starts ignoring your text messages. Sound familiar? Temper your expectations. Date multiple girls at the same time. Give yourself options. Focus on yourself and improving your life. All of these things will help reinforce the idea that, she's okay. And when you do that, the funniest thing happens. You can't get her off your tip. You become your wings. You will unconsciously become very similar to those you spend the most time with. If you're hitting the clubs with wallflowers, your game will never rise to the level you've always wanted. Surround yourself with successful men and you will prosper. Action step: take a long hard look at your buddies. They may be great friends, but they may also be killing your game. Women are attracted to excitement and fun behavior. If you're surrounded by dudes who are killing the mood, or are just too afraid themselves to let loose in front of girls, you're doing yourself a disservice. There are two ways to go from here. First, you can start going out with different guys. Find some guys who are equally motivated as yourself about picking up women and start hanging out with them. Second, you can start challenging your existing wings. Push them, make them expand their comfort zones. In turn, this will help you expand your own comfort zone. Have a challenge like, you're both approaching 3 girls within the first 5 minutes of entering the club, or next time you're going out with someone else. Sometimes it's just about sex. It's hard to accept that a girl would have had sex with you, but didn't, because you became too needy too fast. If you've known her for less than a month, you don't actually know her at all. Stop getting so attached. Give her the best sex of her life while she's around and be completely indifferent if she disappears. Action step: get this concept drilled into your mind. You want to hook up, that's it. Even if what you actually want is a relationship, still drill this into your mind. I want to hook up, that's it. Here's why. We all know that becoming too attached too fast will just push a girl away. So the best thing to do if you want a relationship is what? Don't get too attached. It's that aloofness that makes her chase. When she can't tell if you want her, she does everything to make you want her. When she sees you have other options, she does everything possible to get your attention. So have the mindset that I just want to hook up. And the secret is, most girls just want to hook up anyway. Girls are only busy when you're boring. Guys who get laid the most lead interesting, passionate, fun, unpredictable lives. These lives are magnetic, and women elbow each other out of the way to take part. These guys are focused on their lives, not on girls. That's attractive. As soon as you start focusing on her and making her the center of attention, you're boring, and she's gone. Action step: you've heard the excuse again and again, maybe you've even made it yourself, that she looks busy or I might be bothering her. If you were deep in study, or on the phone, or otherwise busy and a chubble tried to interrupt you, what would you do? Well, you'd probably try to act busy so she'd go away. Now what if it was a hot chick? Well, you'd probably put down what you were doing and give her your attention. So, you two are only busy when the person trying to interpret doesn't seem interesting. The same thing works in reverse, except with women. Hot means confidence, not looks. When it comes to men, confidence is what you look like, because women are attracted to behavior. Therefore, if you interrupt with confidence oozing off of you, she pays attention. When you approach timidly, with the body language of I might be bothering her, you get the ignored or looked at in a rude, disapproving way. Want the kind of confidence it takes to interrupt and command her attention? Go back to item 1 of this list. Only idiots think attraction means right now. Most guys miss out on tons of sex because they believe that if she's not ready right now, it's never going to happen. Yeah, maybe she has a boyfriend right now, maybe she's busy right now, but right now isn't forever. Stick her in your friend zone, flirt with her and tease her here and there. Over time, women are horny as duck and things change quickly and dramatically all the time. When the time is right, she will show up on your doorstep. Whenever a girl appears disinterested or has a boyfriend or whatever the excuse, your line is simple: what, you don't like to have friends? Or what, your boyfriend doesn't let you have friends? 99 times out of 100 you get her social as a friend. And hanging out with hot girls as friends always leads to what? You got it, other hot girls. It's the easiest way to hook up with tons of girls, and almost every guy overlooks it. Can I give you my number? instead of "Can I have your number?" Unfortunately, we live in a world where many women have to stay on guard to avoid, for lack of a better term, weird perverts and would-be attackers. That is simply a fact, and it needs to be addressed. But this sub isn't for dismantling the patriarchy. So, an indirect issue that arises from this much larger issue is the fact that many guys come across as weird and creepy when trying to flirt, even though it may be completely harmless. And that's why I never ask a girl for her number. Instead, I ask if I can give her my number. There's a very subtle difference between the two, and that difference is giving the woman the power to contact you rather than asking for that power yourself. That way, she can politely accept and then decide later if she would actually like to speak to you again or not. Whereas asking for her number really puts her on the spot, and, if she says yes, removes her sense of distance simply because you can now contact her at will. This is how I go about getting into contact with girls I meet and would like to start getting to know better, and I've found that it generally works a lot more often than asking for their number.
You watched till the end? We are honored. You made Moogly very happy. Thank you. Subscribe to make Moogly happy every day.